Hello, everybody. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. To me, it's my pre-Friday because I get Friday off. This is great. But today I wanted to share with everyone. I was just thinking today and going through the story about those men that were carrying their friend. They get there to get this man healed, can't get in. So you know what? We're going to take him up to the roof, bust up the roof, get his healing. Like, they got this extremeness to know we going to get what we came for our friend. And that's been just the topic of a lot of things I've seen lately online that I watch and discussions and stuff past couple of days, and even a couple phone calls I've been on with friends of mine. But having those crazy faith friends, even if it's just one person, and I'm so thankful. I think I mentioned before, I have my one friend, best friend, that she and I hold each other accountable. I can call her. I remember being in a car accident. That's the first person I reached out to. She was at work. You know what she said? Where you at, buddy? And we work at the same place. So one of the things that happened was her boss was there too. What is Tina? He didn't call before she can call. So like having that type of response, those are some people that you need in your life. Not just that, but knowing that it crosses barriers. Like there's no areas of my life that's off limit to her, and vice versa. We kind of have conversations all the time. Hey buddy, how you doing? Checking in on you. You sure everything's okay? So whether it is regards to ministry, whether it's regards to, because she's also in ministry, whether it's regards to our families, whether it's regards to the workplace, whatever the case may be, that's that friend that I can go to that's going to pray with me. She's going to tell me what I need to hear. It ain't always what I want to hear. Sometimes I have grand plans, right? But I think that without that, it's so vital. There's a group of us that support one another, especially with this working remotely. Like there's a lot of less people interaction. I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. But even with that, still having that support, because I think the idea was initially that being remote, there's not as much to do work-wise, but having to adapt in business, in ministry, there's a lot to do. And sometimes that can seem like overwhelming. There's a lot of things where you feel like quitting sometimes, right? And I think that comes a little bit more often than before with a lot of things that might be handed to us. But one of the things with that is making sure, outside of you doing the natural things of praying, spending time with God, that you have that person who's there when you have those moments. So you're not going through things by yourself. And I've had to learn, tell somebody, so they can be there with you. But just reminding you today, if you don't have that friend, or maybe you have walls put up so you don't have people in your life like that, you need at least one person. That one go-to that's going to pray for you, tell you what you need to hear, that's going to tell you when you're tripping, like, no, that's not what you're going to do. Did you pray about that? So there's plenty of conversations we've had, and check one another on that. I know what you feel, buddy. I know how overwhelmed you might be. Did the Lord tell you to quit? Okay, well, we're going to keep going together. So then we're going to pray this out. So making sure you have those crazy faith friends to pray through, help encourage you when you need it, tell you when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing or you're about to. Did you check in with God? These are friends you need in your life. Regardless of what you might have gone through with other people, you can't have those walls and just do your own thing, because you're going to fall. So I'm reminded of that this week so much with different conversations with people and being able to be there for people. So just a reminder, and reminder to you, maybe you've been there, you had someone and you're like, I don't know if that's stepping on toes. It takes time to build those relationships. Like, I'm sure these people, they might have picked them up and like, no, we're just gonna go ahead. But it takes time to build those key relationships in your life. But once they're there, whew, I don't know what would have happened without that best friend I've had for years. And so even through this time now, we check in daily sometimes. Hey, you good? Oh, okay, what's going on? And pray for one another, encourage one another. You need those relationships in your life. That's been big this week. So that's what I had today for you guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I will see you all tomorrow.